Alright, so I just literally got home from GameStop with my brand new Nintendo Switch, which I will be unboxing real quick. I got a carrying case, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and just because I only own Zelda amiibos, but I'm not a huge collector of them, but I got the Link Archer amiibo. Oh, and a screen protector because the warranty. So let's start with the carrying case here. Let's put everything to the side for a second. I'll save the best for last. It just comes in this little bag. In fact, I probably should have gotten a knife or something so I could open this stuff more easily. Alright. So, ooh, that's kind of cool. So that's the Breath of the Wild Zelda carrying case. It kind of, here, I'll get closer. It has Link on the front, Archer Link, with the Zelda stuff on it. It's got this nice little detail on it, as you can see. And this is actually, it's got this little zipper attachment thing that's actual metal, it's not plastic. So that's kind of cool. Here's the inside, and that's kind of cool. It's got this little thing on here too. That's neat. It's got like a little pouch for carrying all your stuff. So you got a little screen cleaner. It's got like a little Sheikah symbol on it. Doesn't really come with anything else, but it has these little pouches right here for putting your games in, whatever accessories or chargers you need, or even the console itself into that little pouch right there. So that's just the carrying case. Zelda Breath of the Wild, that's the front. The back, you know, all that. It's kind of thin, I noticed. It's kind of cool. And it's not the same size as like a normal case would be. It's actually much smaller, and it looks shorter maybe. I don't know, but yeah, that's all that's inside. There's no like booklet or anything for people who like those. Sorry, those aren't there. But and that's the actual cartridge that just goes right into the Switch. It's a little. You hear something like rattling around inside. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's it right there. And then, like I said, I had the screen protector. It's nothing fancy. It's not one of the tempered glass ones. It's just a plastic one that I figured I'd get at GameStop because they offer a warranty. If it breaks while it has, if the screen cracks or something, when you have the screen protector on, they have it under warranty. So they will repair or replace. I don't remember exactly what they said. So here's the Switch. Let's see, we'll actually open it up. I got the gray model. I didn't get there's a neon red and blue one, which I did not get because I'm not into really the neon. So that's the Switch thing itself. It's not all that big. It's probably, I could probably fit it in my pocket, maybe, without the if I had large pockets and I didn't have to worry about putting the controllers, which these are the Joy-Con controllers as they are calling them. Okay, so here are the Joy-Con controllers. They actually have some decent weight behind them. The buttons are a little small, I noticed, but they're nice and clicky. Unfortunately, they designed them with digital triggers instead of analog triggers, and then bumpers, so they're pretty good. They don't feel too small when they're in hand, I guess. So yeah, it's not a real D-pad, but I don't really see the difference because I'm not, you know, a D-pad elitist like a lot of people seem to be. They don't seem to have as much rotation on the joysticks, or the analog sticks as they do on other controllers, but these are smaller anyways. Everything's kind of small. They have to be compact. The plus button and the minus button on here, that's, you know, your usual start and select, and then the way they intend for these to be used when you're playing like in like tabletop mode, they have like a little stand on this thing. You just stand it up, and then you can have up to 2 people playing because there's 2 Joy-Con controllers. You just turn it sideways like that. They have the SL and SR buttons on top. Those are meant to be your bumpers or triggers or whatever. And then this one has like an infrared sensor on the bottom of it, so I can like tell, you know, where things are. and I'm pretty sure these both have gyroscopes inside of it. So those are the Joy-Con controllers. So this is the Switch itself. This is the thing that houses all the actual hardware. It's not in the dock. It's not in anything else. All of it's in here. So that's the back, the front. I'll just do a slow rotation of all the sides. That's the rail that the thing goes on. There's a vent because this probably does heat up a fair bit. This is where you put your game cartridges. So when I showed you the Legend of Zelda cartridge, that's where it would go. You got your volume, power. What else? It's USB-C. So no proprietary charging cables, you can literally just use anything, although you want to make sure you get the right ones because the other ones either don't charge fast enough or would overcharge it. So you want to be careful about that or you'll damage your unit. So like I said, that's the stand. There's only one stand, and if you look really closely, that's where the SD expandable memory goes. Right in there. So it only comes with, like, I think they said 32 gigabytes of internal memory, which I think once the operating system and all the updates and everything are done, you only get like 25, 26 actual gigabytes of memory. So yeah, that's that. I'll show you what it looks like once you slide the Joy-Cons on. So all you do is just you hear a nice little click when it gets into place, and it won't unlock unless you want it to. There's little buttons on the back for that. So yeah, that's what it looks like. You know, I don't have very large hands, and this feels comfortable. We'll have to see how it feels after playing for a while. But then these little buttons on the back, those are what you press to release it. Just hold that down and it slides up. And then back up. So yeah, that's the Switch itself. Alright, now for the rest, just more cardboard. I like the plastic and bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. Where did you take that plastic bag, I wonder? I'm talking to my cat. So that's the dock. Basically, you slide the Switch into the dock when you want to output video to your TV. It's very simple. That's literally my first time ever doing that. And you just take it out and it goes back to what's on the screen. Put it in, displays on your TV. It's that simple. And this thing's really small, honestly. Here, let me show you. Here's my phone. That's the dock compared to my phone. And it's not a very big phone. It's just a Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime, I think is what it is, in comparison to my phone, which my phone easily fits in my pocket. So I mean, it's not that big at all. And it slides in, and you can tell when it's in place properly. There's no lock mechanism or anything for here because obviously you're not going to be moving it around a whole bunch. This is the wrist strap attachment for the Joy-Con controllers. Let me just take one of these off. Okay, so what you do is where the minus button is, and these have the plus and minus on both sides. I don't know if you can see that. What you gotta do is, and because I've seen people do this before, you gotta make sure you line up the minus with the minus and the plus with the plus. It's not like batteries where I think, okay. And you slide that on, and it's a wrist strap, so there you go. See? So like when you're playing with that and you're doing motion control games and you're like swinging it around, you don't end up throwing it through a TV like the infamous Wii controllers. And then it also has these buttons on top to kind of help extend the trigger button or the bumper buttons, and it just fits a little bit more comfortably. There's this little release thing on the bottom. I'm not sure. Do you pull it? Or you push it? Or pull it? Hold on. There you go. That felt a little kind of jerky, but you know, I'll probably get used to it. We'll probably get used to it. And it comes with two of those. And then there's also there's a grip for when you're just playing, when you're playing on the TV. It doesn't come with like a traditional controller and the way you would normally think it does, the way that most consoles do. So you just slide this on here, slide the other one on, and it clicks into place, and it's a controller. See, it's got the grip and everything, and it's got these little, you can't really see too clearly, but there's these little lights on there, and I'm pretty sure those are indicators for the battery. And really the only way to charge these Joy-Cons are when you slide it onto a switch like this. That's the only way to charge them. Unfortunately, there's no like ports on them. There is a grip that they sell that you can plug in to charge, but I mean, the Joy-Con controllers last so long anyway, so there's really no point. And then I'm not going to open the Amiibo because well, I'll show you up close. But I mean, it's not the main focus of this. It's pretty cool looking. Alright, well anyways. Basically what you do with it, you scan it into your game and it gives you stuff. And it'll work with other games too, it's not just the one game. You got your cord, your HDMI cord, which I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, they said was like 5 feet. It's kind of an odd measurement, usually HDMI cords go 6 feet, but it's Nintendo being Nintendo, so what are you gonna do? Then you got your power brick, which is a decent size. And for those wondering, this is the orientation of the brick, so you plug it into the outlet and it hangs down. That's everything. Box is empty now. Our unboxing is complete, and I gotta pick up all that garbage on the floor. So thank you for watching if you watched. If you didn't, okay.